Hello everyone and welcome back. It is Weizzey back here today, bringing you guys another video on my channel today for you guys. But today is going to be another standard gameplay commentary. I know I've been doing a few of these, but this is going to be the last of the Black Ops 3 news for a little while, and then I'll pump out some more for you guys. But I'm just going to introduce the gameplay first. This is a 147 to 15 gameplay. I absolutely go off. I'm partied up with Weizzey, if you guys know who that guy is. He's been in 2 of my videos, making a series with him at the moment, games with Weizzey, and this is in double XP, this game, but I absolutely go off. I get my streaks like 3 times, I think 3 or 4 times, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background, and let's get onto the topic of discussion. Now, the topic of discussion for today is Specialist. Now, Specialist is probably one of the biggest changes that's going to be made within Black Ops 3. It's the ability to choose a unique character, and you can choose whether you want their ability. So they all have one ability and they all have one special weapon to use in like a multiplayer game to assist you in the game, so to help you out with any situation. So there are 9 specialist characters in total you can choose from, so that's before you start in the pre-game lobby. But so far we only know about 4, and I'm going to be discussing the 4 that I know about so far today. So we still have another 5 to think about, but yeah, this is the choice you make before you jump into a game. So when you're in the pre-game lobby, you can like flip through the characters and choose whether you want their specialist weapon or if you want their specialist ability. It's up to you, but altogether there's 18 specialist weapons and abilities when they're joined together. So 9 specialist weapons and 9 special abilities, so you have a big choice to choose from. So I've heard that it's not overpowered, so it's not going to be hugely overpowered like a lot of people may think it is, like in Destiny and stuff. But all it does is mainly like add to the fun of how the game plays and how the game runs. So you always know in the back of your head, if you're having a bad game, the specialist ability is charging up. I believe it's in the bottom right corner, and you know as soon as you get that specialist ability, you can use it and have a little bit of fun in multiplayer. It just adds to the more fun factor of multiplayer. So each of these 9 characters have their own special weapon and their own special ability. As I said, you can only use one of these. So you can only use a special gun or a special ability. You can't choose special gun and special ability. You have to use one or the other. That kind of sucks, but if you could use both, that would be very overpowered, and I don't think that'd be very fun. So also, you cannot use the ability as soon as you get into the game. So you can't just spawn in and go, yep, I want to use my ability. You can't do that. It's based on a timer system, which will gradually build up, and once filled you can use it, and once it has been used you will have a timer on how long it can be used for. So once you use it, you have a timer of like say 10 seconds or so. I don't think any of them last for that long, but so you have a timer of 10 seconds or so, and when that runs out you have to refill the bar back up. But you can earn score towards your abilities, killing enemies like around the map, and all that will like slightly accelerate how quickly you can earn the power weapon or ability. So if you go around and get say 20 kills and then you get the ability, and then say you go get another 10 kills really fast, you probably will get the ability again with like a couple of flag caps in there or something. But that's basically how the ability, like how you get the ability. On average it will take you around 2 to 3 minutes to earn a power weapon and 1 to 2 minutes for an ability, depending on how well you are doing, as I said, within the game. So how well, if you're getting score streaks, how many kills you're getting and all that. The progress that you make on the ability, so it's sort of like support, it will not reset unless you die while using the ability. If you die while using the ability, you have to go all the way back and try and put up your score again, but try not to die with your ability and then you'll be all good. It'll be like a support kill streak. So the way you activate it is by hitting the 2 right bumpers, so LB and RB for Xbox and whatever it is on PS4. But yeah, pretty straightforward controls to activate it, and it should be a really cool installment into the game. So I'm going to go through the 4 abilities now. So I'm just going to explain what power weapon they have and what special ability they have. But this also determines, when you click on the special ability and power, what your character will look like. So there's not that much influence on customization of your character in Black Ops 3. There's more influence on gun customization and all that other stuff, and what your character's abilities and things are. Whereas Advanced Warfare, you had the exosuits, or you could basically customize your whole character. But anyway, let's get on to the abilities. So Seraph is the first ability. His power weapon is a giant pistol called the Annihilator. It's a one-shot kill pistol. You have to be deadly accurate with it, just because it's a one-shot kill. And there's a big time in shooting the weapon, and there's also a big time aiming it up. You also can't reload the weapon. I think you only get 6 shots or so. The maximum shots before the time runs out. So the time you can use this is 4 to 5. So that's the maximum shot. So you have to be really accurate with this weapon to kill people. Seraph's power ability is combat focus. Temporarily adds a multiplier to earn your score streaks faster. So some things will give you double, like double points. So if you hop on a flag, you'll be able to get double points. It usually works, I think, with the higher objectives. Most of the lower, like kills and stuff, that'll give you like 125 points instead of 100 per kill. So like the best way is to go on big objectives and use this. So jump on an objective and then use this ability, get the points double, then turn off the ability, and then you can use it again. It depends how you want to use it. Also, when you're using this ability, the points will come up a different color. So it'll come up in a bluish sort of color compared to the white that we're used to seeing, so you'll know if it's activated or not. So the next person we're going to be talking about is Ruin. His power weapon is gravity spikes. Now, he pulls them out and then jumps up in the air pretty high, slams them down onto the floor, and sends out a wave of enemies. Not enemies, what am I on about? A wave of energy, killing enemies in the radius. The blast radius is fairly big, but not too big. You will be able to see it in the reveal trailer when this guy jumps up with these massive yellow sticks and like slams them down right in front of your face. That's this ability. But the blast radius isn't too big, but it's pretty big, but it's not like overpowered big like the C4 is going to be and stuff. His ability is Overdrive. It gives you a short burst of speed for a short amount of time, similar to Overclock in AW, but is a lot faster. So in AW you have Overclock, where I think it's the most used perk in AW, where you basically sprint quicker. In Black Ops 3 you'll be able to sprint very, very fast. So this is used if you want to get to an objective quickly, if you want to get to a hard point quickly, if hard point's going to be in the game or not, but we'll have to wait and see. So the next person is Outrider. Special weapon is the Sparrow. It's a compound bow featuring explosives that stick to the enemies. Also has a big blast radius, but you must stick the enemies to kill them. So it's sort of like the crossbow that we're used to seeing. Usually you have to stick the enemy to kill them, and you can't kill them within the radius of the blast. That if you hit a wall or if you shoot in front of them and it blows up in front of their face, it usually doesn't kill them, it just makes them very weak. The longer you hold down the shoot button until you let it go determines how far it goes. So it's like a normal bow, and it looks like a normal bow like in medieval times. I don't know why they would have a bow if this game's going to be set in 2065. It's a little bit weird, but his ability is Vision Pulse, which sends out a pulse around you and highlights any enemies near you. So this is like pretty much a wall hack, but I'm not sure how well you can see the enemies. I believe it's like going to be a very fake outline, so like we're used to seeing with Exo Ping in AW, and I don't think the outline will last very long. Again, exactly the same as Exo Ping, because or else this will be very overpowered, but you can't see people across the map. It's only like across a wall or something, or people around you. So the last person I'm going to be talking about is Reaper. Power weapon is the Scythe. So this is the robot we see in the trailer. So robot whose main arm changes into a minigun and you can just start killing people with it. So as soon as you change into your hand into a minigun, you can just start killing people with it. But it's good at short and medium ranges, of course, because it's the minigun. But I believe it won't be very good at long ranges. Yeah, it's not very good at long ranges and stuff. Reaper's ability. Now, this is the craziest one. This is the one that I think a lot of people are going to be talking about. Reaper's ability is called Glitch. Now, just that name is really cool and sounds awesome. This is the craziest one by far. Even though we haven't seen all the other abilities, I hope there's not anyone crazier than this. But this ability sends you back in time by 2 or 3 seconds before you use the ability. So an example of this is, say you're about to jump onto a wall running, and you start wall running along that wall for like around 4 seconds or so. So you're running along the wall, but in that time you are being chased by someone. So you don't know you're being chased by someone. They jump on the wall as well and start chasing you. So they begin to shoot at you. So you're getting shot at, you're getting hit markers and all that. So you can use this glitch very quickly, and you can glitch back behind the person. So go back in time, and then you'll be behind the enemy, and you can shoot them in the back and kill them. And it sounds very overpowered, but you have to be extremely quick to use it, I believe. Also, it's very situational, especially in gunfights. It'd be pretty hard to use. Just you're in a mid gunfight and you have to click right and left bumper straight away and go back in time. It'd be very hard, and even you don't know the point which you're going to go back to. It'll be kind of hard to use this, but I believe it's going to be very fun. But the way it works is that you're like taking a flag in domination. This is like another way you could use it. So if you're taking a flag in domination, this is the way you can't use it. So you're taking a flag in domination, as I said, for the 3rd time, and then say you want to go back in time, you can't capture that flag again. That's impossible. You can't do that, and because that would be cheating. Everyone would just get their streaks really easily. But yeah, you can't do that. And then again, this ability is by far the craziest. But yeah, as I said, it's very situational, and you'll need to use it in the right situations. So that's like all I know about the specialist, and there are still 5 more people to color, which is crazy. If you wanted to use all characters' abilities, you would need to go through 18 games to use every single character's ability, to use each one. So special ability and special weapon. But it sounds awesome, and I hope it works very well within the multiplayer. I hope it's not overpowered. We haven't even got the beta yet, so we have to see how overpowered or how strong it's going to be. Hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully they don't have to like change it a lot. Like, I know there's a few that stand out that I've just talked about, like the glitch one, and I don't know how big that one where you get to see through walls and stuff is going to be. I don't know how long it's going to go for, if it's going to be overpowered, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So let me know what you guys think of the abilities I just asked you. So are they good? Would you like to see different abilities in the next 5? I'm not even sure what the next 5 abilities are going to be, but just let me know. Let me know if you think they'll be overpowered, if they're going to work well within Call of Duty, because we have been seeing these in Destiny. But anyway, guys, final score 147-19. Make sure to let me know in the comments, and hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you guys have enjoyed it. Didn't and can support the video, helps me out and I appreciate it a lot. I'm going to stop rambling. As always, guys, it has been Weizzey. I'll see you guys later. Now, so you should be able to see it. This is just an example of an MP7 that I put up. These are basically the sections in red where you can do the paint job, and the other sections which aren't marked in red are where the normal camera will stand out. So